with the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Foxborough. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he's dropped just short of marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak May. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
They'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, it's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
May now to throw on 3rd. That one complete to Diggs. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Sticking with Henderson. Next snap coming inside the red zone. Brock, who picks up 9 on the play.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Henderson here from the gun. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
That one connects. he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Henderson will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Borregales connects. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. They cobble together a yard there. Milton Williams making the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now they send their back in motion right. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Going play action, Tagovailoa. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 11.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short on that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they get this down to the 28. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Running with Achane here out of the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Clean it over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Trying to run it in. Achane. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. Has it in close. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
For the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. Correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I think it looked like that was actually the primary read on the play, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Kate, I don't think there's any question about it. You know, the college game is a game of scheme. The NFL game is a game of matchups, and that was a matchup that they wanted and worked on all week to get their running back in a one-on-one. The problem was the defense was ready for it and took it away.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. 2 and out from the gun. Brought in right side by Moore. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 22. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. It's Achane on the inside give. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in. So leave that score as is.
Jason Sanders to kick
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots reduce the lead to just 4. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here comes Malik Washington. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
To throw, Tunga Bailoa. This down to Achane. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Here's a screen for Achane. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving 2. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st down, here's Tua. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Scott slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. That's flying downfield by Otten. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own